This is the story of Heart of a Virgin Girl. Long time ago in a village, there lived a girl called Mara. She's the only child of her poor parents. They struggle with life, even to feed is a problem and no one seems to help them. One day, Mara went to fetch water in the village street. On her way back she meet this rich man, John. John sees her and have pity on her. He said, "Hey little girl, will you work for me? I will pay and take care of you." Mara was so excited because this is like an answer to her family's endless prayers. With joy she took him to her poor house to meet her parents. He told them everything he told Mara, and her parents are happy. So they agreed for him to take her. But one thing they don't know about this man. He is a bad man. And his intentions are far from helping Mara. He took her to his mansion and let her work for him. 2 months later, the chief of his secret cult appeared to him at night and said, "It's time to bring your yearly sacrifice. Heart of a Virgin Girl." Mara is sleeping at that time. John took a knife from his kitchen, walked into her room, and just when Mara opened her eyes, and sees him with the knife, he attacked her, stabbed her multiple times in the chest. Mara screamed for help but no one to help her. He just continued until he unalived her. Then he brings out her heart, presented as sacrifice to the temple. Then 2 days later he brought Mara's body and lied to her parents that they were attacked by unknown criminals. Her parents are heartbroken by the sad news they heard, but again they suspected something awful about the story. How come there's no scratch on John's body, and why is the heart of their daughter missing? The mother said, "John, you were responsible for what happened to our daughter." Guess what John said before he walked out on them? John said, "Whatever." And he walked out. Mara's parents were so angry and said, "How could he do this to us? She's our only daughter." They reported him to different police station but he uses his influence and money to bribe all the police. Mara's parents are so poor, there's nothing else they can do. They felt cheated by life. So they decide to let things go and just bury their daughter. In the process, Mara's mom speaks to Mara's body in tears saying, "Whosoever that is responsible for this will not have peace. I call on your spirit, to fight whosoever that is responsible for what happened to you. Make them suffer till their last breath." At that point the cloud changes, then Mara's parents felt rest in their spirit, for it's a sign of answer from Mara's spirit. 3 months go by and John is still flexing and enjoying his money. He got new cars, goes to the club, take girls out. John is just flexing and it seems everything is going well for him and he is going to get away with it.
Is about to go down.
One night, when John was sleeping, he had a dream. He saw Mara stained with blood saying,
"Give me my heart. Give me my heart. Give me my heart."
John woke up in shock, looking so scared. He looks around his room in fears. Few seconds later he calmed down and said, "It's just a dream. She's gone and gone for good." Then he went back to sleep. When it's morning, he dressed up to go out. He is about to enter his car then he saw something written on his car. The word says, "Give me my heart." John is so ignorant, he wiped off the words, entered his car and drove to a bar. When he was drinking in the bar, he saw Mara by his side looking at him saying,
"Give me my heart. Give me my heart. Give me my heart."
He screamed and ran out of the bar to enter his car. He met her in the car looking at him.
"Give me my heart. Give me my heart."
He screamed again and immediately ran to the temple to report to his grandmaster. The grandmaster said, "There's nothing I can do. Just go and enjoy your wealth." John was so angry. He said, "How could you do this to me? You asked for sacrifice and I gave the heart of a virgin girl. Why do you want to forsake me now?" Grandmaster said, "Go and enjoy your wealth." John felt disappointed and ran to anywhere he can find solution but no solution. Then finally he met a powerful prophet on a mountain. He told the prophet everything. The prophet said, "You are to choose between these 2 options, confess to her parents and be free or get a white virgin chicken for cleansing." John said, "I will never stoop so low to beg any poverty disease family for forgiveness. I will get the white chicken." The prophet said, "Okay, you have 3 hours to get the white virgin chicken, or else you won't leave to see the next day. And remember, it must be pure white." John immediately ran to the market, in search of the white virgin chicken. It wasn't easy for him to spot any but an hour later he got one. He bought the chicken quickly, and brought it to the prophet. The prophet looked at the chicken and said, "This chick have a black spot. You must go back and get a pure white virgin chicken. You have less than 2 hours." John became scared. He ran back to the market immediately to change the chicken. Lucky for him, he was able to get a pure white virgin chicken. But the problem is, the chicken is sick. John hurried back to the prophet with the chicken. The prophet looked and said, "This chicken is already dead, you must go back and get a good one. You have 50 minutes. By that time John started crying and the day is already getting dark. He ran back to the market to change the chicken again. But the market was already closed. John kept on crying. And said, "What am I going to do now?" Then he thought of going round the houses, to see if he can find any white chicken. By this time, he has just 25 minutes left. John started searching, searching and searching. And finally he saw a woman holding onto the exact white chicken he is looking for. He asked her, "Is your chicken a virgin?" The woman looked at him with a confused look and said, "Yes." "Why?" John checked his time, he is just 9 minutes. So he just gave her bundles of money, collect the chicken and start heading back to the mountain. He ran as fast as he can. By this time he is close to the mountain, the prophet can see him from afar. But he has just few seconds left. John was so exhausted but he is not ready to stop running. Just when he gets so close to the prophet as time exhausted, he collapsed. Laying down on the floor, he looks at the prophet and said, "Help me." The prophet started laughing. "Ha ha ha." And he said, "You think your money can save you or make you get away with what you did to me?" John looks surprised by the words of the prophet. And right in front of John, the prophet transformed to Mara. It's been Mara all this while. Out of shock, John's heart stops beating. And at that point, John stops breathing. He passed away. The spirit of Mara finally finds rest. She appeared to her parents and told them she already had her revenge. Uncle John is no more. They cried with peace in their hearts. Mara said, "Don't worry Mom and Dad, I will come back to this family as a new child." They cried as they watched Mara disappear to rest. Years later they gave birth to a beautiful girl, looking exactly like Mara. Her dad got a new job and they are doing well. And as for the policeman John bribed, they were fired and arrested for accepting bribes and other crimes. And they were jailed for life. If you love my story, follow me for more. I'm Sir Godwin.